The story of Up begins decades before the main adventure, in a quiet neighborhood where a shy young boy named Carl Fredrickson idolizes a famous explorer, Charles Muntz, who once discovered a strange bird in South America. Carl soon meets Ellie, a spirited girl with the same dream of adventure. They become best friends and eventually husband and wife. Carl and Ellie spend their lives together in their old house, dreaming of visiting Paradise Falls, a magnificent and mysterious place in South America where Muntz once went. However, life has other plans. Carl and Ellie face hardships, including their inability to have children. Time passes, and they grow old, never quite making the trip to Paradise Falls. Tragically, Ellie dies, leaving Carl a lonely, grumpy old man with only memories and their house full of her spirit. As the world changes around him, Carl refuses to move or sell his house, even when the city begins construction all around it. When he accidentally injures a construction worker during a confrontation, the court orders Carl to move to a retirement home. But Carl has one final plan. Determined to keep his promise to Ellie and live their dream, Carl ties thousands of helium balloons to his house, lifting it into the sky like a floating ship. His goal, to fly to Paradise Falls and park the house exactly where he and Ellie had once dreamed. What he doesn't expect is a surprise stowaway, an eager 8-year-old boy named Russell, a wilderness explorer scout trying to earn his last merit badge for assisting the elderly. Terrified at first, Carl reluctantly allows Russell to stay as they fly across the skies to South America. After a storm, they crash land near Paradise Falls, but not exactly at the right spot. Together, Carl and Russell begin dragging the floating house, tethered to balloons, across the rough jungle terrain. Along the way, they meet Kevin, a giant, colorful bird with a funny personality. She's the same species Charles Muntz had once claimed to discover. Doug, a golden retriever with a collar that allows him to speak. Doug is kind and loyal, but not very bright. Eventually, they come face to face with Charles Muntz, now an old and bitter man who has spent decades hunting Kevin to prove his discovery. Muntz views Carl and Russell as enemies once he learns they've been helping the bird. Carl, at first obsessed with saving his house, begins to change. He realizes the house is just a symbol, not the memory of Ellie. After Muntz captures Kevin and Russell runs off to save her alone, Carl finally lets go, both literally and emotionally, releasing the house and its attachment to the past to go rescue his new friends. In a thrilling aerial battle aboard Muntz's blimp, Carl and Doug defeat Muntz, save Kevin, and fly home in the blimp, bringing her back to her babies. Carl gives Russell the badge Ellie once gave him, the Ellie badge, a simple grape soda bottle cap, and the two form a touching grandfather-grandson bond. The movie ends with Carl living a fuller life, finding new joy through Russell, and accepting that his life still has meaning and adventure left. Themes of the movie: grief and letting go, new beginnings, friendship across generations, the true meaning of adventure.
Subscribing. Hey everyone, if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel. It really helps me keep creating more content like this uploads. Just hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you're the first to know when something new drops. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.